it mad that this has come all the way from Italy?
It looks delicious.
Lunchtime in Italia. The most expensive cheese in the world. Do Italy not know we're in a living crisis here in the UK?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing it.
I was too confident. These might be the best thing to come out of Italy. Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video we have another little addition to my eating food from around the world series, and this one I am incredibly excited for because today we are heading to Italy. Not in the literal sense, unfortunately. Today and tomorrow I'm going to be eating an Italian diet. I'm a little bit nervous about this video because I've done as much research as I possibly could. Because there's such foodies in Italy, I'm worried about getting this one wrong. Fingers crossed I've got the majority of it right. Who knows, honestly. If you're Italian and you're watching this video, please feel free to critique in the comments, but bear in mind, I've tried my best. According to Google, don't shoot the messenger, apparently different types of food are popular in different regions in Italy. So in the north of Italy, the region is known for loving rice, potatoes, cheese, fish, pork and sausage. Central Italy is where the pizza and the pasta comes in. And southern Italy is known for loving olives, olive oil, tomatoes, that kind of stuff, you know? I guess we've got a little bit of a mixture of all regions in this video. But without further ado, I'm going to start with breakfast because I'm really hungry. But breakfast, it looks up my street. There's just quite a lot of it. Not only has Italy taken the most research, I think it's also been the most expensive. I did a little food shop on a website called Italian Gourmet Food. Let's just say every crumb of this food will be eaten. So in a nutshell, for an Italian breakfast, pastries and coffee is where it's at. Cereals at breakfast aren't that common. Fruit is sometimes included, but is definitely not the norm. And cooked breakfast, pretty much a no-go. I mean, the word is in the full English, really. So I picked out 4 different types of pastry breakfast foods. I'm absolutely going to butcher the pronunciation, so apologies. But the first is Pane Burro e Marmellata, which is basically nice bread with butter and jam. Then we have these. Fette biscottate. I'm really sorry. And this is basically like, I think, a crunchy rusk, usually eaten with Nutella or jam. Something that surprised me was croissants. I thought croissants were French, but the Italians love them too. Cornetti classici. I am awful. And the last thing that's popular for breakfast is like a plain biscuit to dunk in your coffee. Kind of like a digestive. It looks quite oaty. Maybe it looks more like a hobnob actually. I know this is probably criminal. If you're Italian, close your eyes. But apparently the most popular coffee in Italy is a cappuccino in the morning. And you gals got an instant sachet. So this is what my breakfast looks like this morning. Not gonna lie, it looks delicious. It's a good job I'm a sweet kind of person in the morning sometimes. I like sweet or savoury for breakfast, to be honest. Give me some pastries or a full English, your gal's not gonna complain. The first thing I wanna try is a biscuit dunked in my cappuccino because over here in the UK, obviously tea and biscuits is very common. A digestive dunked into a cup of tea, you can't beat it. But I've never once dunked a biscuit in a coffee. Dunky dunk. Oh look, she's a bit frothy. That looks delish. It really is like a hybrid between a hobnob and a digestive. I like it. My household are going to be big fans of these biscuits. Let's talk about the croissant. I thought they were going to have something on the top of them, like a bit of sugar or like vanilla-y. They do smell vanilla-y actually. I take my word back. It tastes like a normal croissant. It's nice though. Ain't it mad that this has come all the way from Italy? You could have gone to a lovely Italian family, been sat on the breakfast table in southern Italy, but you're here. Next up I'm gonna go for Fette biscottate. I feel like it's how you pronounce it. I'm just guessing. Looks kind of like toast, but it's way more crunchy. I feel like, this might be wrong to say, but it would be really nice with like dairy or cream cheese on it. So far, 3 out of 3. Last but not least, we have the nice bread, butter and jam. I've gone for a sourdough bloomer. To me, that's posh people bread. We never buy it. It ain't a bit of me at breakfast. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Toasted, it would be a whole nother story. My favourite out of these things is probably the biscuits dunked in the coffee, but this as well. This is yummy. Look at my aloe vera plant. It has grown beyond belief. I don't know what to do with it. It's become a monster. Anyway, hello. I interrupt this video for a brief interlude. I wanted to let you know that this week's video is very kindly sponsored by Surfshark. If you haven't heard of Surfshark before, let me enlighten you. Surfshark is a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, and it is essentially what I describe as an underground tunnel to the internet. It is like the tube of the World Wide Web. Surfshark is a browser extension. I use it with Google Chrome, and it sits at the top of your browser, and it basically protects you, your identity, your IP address, your bank details, everything from those nasty hackers. Who's got the time to be hacking people in 2022? But people do it, which is why you need a VPN. I tend to connect to London, but basically when you connect to somewhere around the world, Surfshark gives you a new IP address. So your actual IP address remains hidden. Your IP address is individual to you, and that is how the hackers access all your info. If they know that, they're knowing what you had for breakfast. Like I said, I mostly connect to London because it's convenient and it keeps me hidden, but Surfshark now has servers in over 100 countries that you can connect to, which is incredible. Surfshark are actually the first premium commercial VPN to achieve this, not to brag. But when you connect to another country, for example the US, Miami, Vegas, New York, wherever takes your fancy, not only do you benefit from the safety aspect of using Surfshark, but you can also access the internet as if you're in that country. American Netflix, any American streaming site, the world is truly your streaming oyster. I truly believe that anyone who's using the internet should be using a VPN to keep themselves safe online. So if you're interested in downloading Surfshark, there is a link in the description down below. And very exciting news, the best is yet to come, I'm about to say it. Surfshark are offering a special deal for Black Friday and the holiday period. The offer has increased, my friends, so when you use the code FABULOUS, you will now get 85% off and 3 months extra free. That is the biggest discount yet. This offer started on the 1st of November and it is running through until the 31st of December. So there is literally no better time to jump on board the Surfshark train than right now during this festive season. You know what they say, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is keeping yourself safe online and downloading Surfshark. Thank you to Surfshark for supporting the channel as always, and let's get back to the rest of the vid. Welcome, my friends, to lunchtime in Italia. It's actually 3 o'clock here in the UK as I'm filming this, so it's starting to get dark because we're in winter, but I've chosen to do this as like a late lunch, early dinner because it's a lot of food. So from my research, I learned that normally lunch is Italy's biggest / most sustainable meal of the day. Not so much on an everyday basis, like when people are working and stuff, but like if we're gonna do this properly, lunch is the one. Today I'm gonna make what I think is an Italian classic lunch. It's not a super casual lunch, but it's not the full shebang either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It is 3 courses. So lunch, or pranzo, normally consists of a first course, which is the primo. Usually a dish based on pasta, risotto, rice. Today for my primo, I'm making carbonara. I've never made a carbonara before. I love it. I order it out. I've bought it in packets before, but I've never made it fresh. The second course, or the secondo, is usually based on meat, fish, dairy products. A side dish is usually served with the secondo of vegetables, either raw or cooked. And then for the third course, a little bit of seasonal fruit. So that's a brief rundown of what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Well, lunch, dinner, linner. Starting off with the spaghetti carbonara. So these are the 5 ingredients of my carbonara. Spaghetti, black pepper, an egg, pancetta, and this pecorino romano cheese. Oh my goodness. Look how much this cheese cost, £8.93. I swear to God, if this cheese isn't nice, I'm gonna be fuming. Please let me know your pecorino romano recipes down below if you have any. What else can I use this in? Or am I just gonna be eating spaghetti carbonara until it runs out? That is so expensive. I've never spent £9 on a cheese before. Do Italy not know we're in a living crisis here in the UK? Cost of living, everything's increased, babes. Don't come to the UK anytime soon, it is expensive. Even the cheese is £9 now. I'm trying to read how long to cook this specific spaghetti for, and it's all in Italian. I'm guessing it must be the same as normal our spaghetti. I did buy this spaghetti from the Italian website, but I'm just gonna do it like I normally would, I think. I did not think that through. Don't worry, Italians, I didn't break the spaghetti. I normally definitely would have done. Apparently this is the crucial moment when I add this mixture of the cheese, egg and black pepper. I have to do it quickly because otherwise it makes scrambled eggs, so I'm a bit nervous. It's got a little bit scrambled egg. Oh gosh, hopefully that'll be alright. Don't know about you, but I love my carbonara with a side of scrambled egg. Bit of black pepper. And there we have an authentic Italian carbonara. My tummy is rumbling because obviously I haven't had lunch yet, but this looks so good. I panicked a little bit. I think the pan was a bit too hot when I put the eggs in, and that's why it went a little bit like scrambled egg. It was so easy, and this better be nice with the most expensive cheese in the world. Bottoms up, Italy. Cheers to good pasta. Have I just made one of the best carbonaras I've ever had? This is why I normally cut my spaghetti up. Not being funny, Italy, but it's not the most effective way to keep it whole. That is delicious. I need a trip to Italy. I know you might be watching this thinking it's just a carbonara, Han, but she's authentic. She's homemade. I've never made this before. I'm excited about it. If you substituted the cheese as well for another cheese, it wouldn't be an expensive meal to make at all. Maybe this portion size is too big for the primo. I'm back. It's now 4 o'clock, so it's fully like nighttime outside almost. I have eaten all I can of the carbonara. I have this much left, so not a lot at all, but I'm gonna stop there. I could finish that, but obviously I now need to make the second course. Today I'm gonna make chicken piccata. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly sure if this dish is Italian. On the website it says it's kind of like an Italian-American hybrid, so apologies in advance. Sounds like it's basically little bits of fried chicken with lemon butter sauce and a bit of white wine. Got all my ingredients ready here. We've got chicken, a little bit of greenery, flour, butter, white wine, salt, pepper, parsley and lemon. This recipe does actually look quite easy. Famous last words, I know. But here goes nothing, my friends. I'm back with the cutest, tiniest little plate ever. Honestly, after the pasta, I am not hungry at all. The chicken looks a little bit crispy, but it's not like fried chicken, you know. It still looks healthy. Got some lemon, some fresh parsley, and then I pan fried the vegetables in a little bit of butter with garlic. We've got green beans, broccoli, and asparagus. This looks like a very classic, what I think would be a very classic secondo. Bit of chicken, bit of broccoli. That is good. The chicken is falling apart. I get so paranoid about cooking chicken. I always cook it for way longer than I need to. But I tried not to today and it's turned out well. Close, but I'm done. I'm so sorry if that was a pathetic effort, but it was yummy. I'd rate it at least a 7 out of 10. And the third course is seasonal fresh fruit. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know what the fruit of the season is in Italy right now. I just bought a little fruit platter from my local Asda. When I say little, I actually mean very large, but I love me some fruit. So I'm just gonna sit here and edit this video up to this point on my laptop and just graze at my little fruit platter. We've got melon, we've got other melon, we've got watermelon and pineapple. Happy November fruits. Now, apparently Italians don't really snack, but I do. And honestly, when I was browsing the Italian gourmet food website, these looked too good. I could not leave them behind. As soon as I saw them, I knew they need to get on a plane and hop to my house right now. Ferrero Duplo. I've had these in my house for like 2 weeks. I don't know how I've resisted the urge. They give me Kinder Bueno vibes, but it looks like a little Ferrero Rocher inside. 2 of my favourite chocolates are Kinder Bueno and Ferrero Rocher. Oh, it's well small. Are these for kids? It smells like a Kinder Bueno. Oh, it's broken. It's fine, she's had a long journey. This is what it looks like. Am I going to be bulk buying these on the Italian website? Let's find out. It is so like a Kinder Bueno with a nut inside. these might be the best thing to come out of Italy. Never mind the pasta, never mind the pizza, Duplo. It's day 2 and I'm about to make our Italian dinner. Sometimes in Italy a dinner consists of 5 courses. Absolutely not today. I have not got the time, energy or patience. 3 courses for lunch yesterday was a lot. Today we're going simple, 1 course. And you know what I'm gonna make? Margherita pizzas. A little birdie tells me that in Italy, having a pizza for dinner is quite a social thing, usually on a Friday or Saturday, but Italians don't share their pizza. Nah, you can't have a slice of mine, I can't have a slice of yours. That's absolutely fine with me. In fact, I think we should implement that rule in the UK. I'm not to brag, but I do think I work quite hard on these videos, so I'm gonna make my pizza dough from scratch, and I bought this dry yeast from the Italian food website. I also got this pizza sauce. These weren't from the Italian site, these are just from Ocado. I've never made a pizza dough from scratch before. Gonna try it out. Apparently it takes about an hour to let it double in size, so it's a good job I'm not starving at this moment in time. I've just come back to these after half an hour. Not gonna lie, I didn't think they were gonna double in size, but they actually, I wouldn't say double, but they have got bigger. They've actually got quite a lot bigger. It said to put a damp towel over them, which seems a little bit gross, but it is clean. Are we ready? This is the really Italian bit where I have to stretch the dough. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, no, it's gonna rip. The first one definitely went the best. I was too confident because then the second 2, oh, they were difficult, you know. They've got holes in, they don't look as authentic. I feel like they're gonna get stuck to the pan. But whatever, it is what it is. I can't be bothered to stretch them out anymore. They're too problematic for my liking, require too much attention. So I'm gonna whack the toppings on, put them in the oven. And this is how my classic margherita turned out. Not gonna lie guys, I had to put some cheddar cheese on it. I know that's not the most Italian, but I always wish my pizza had more cheese, so I just went for it, gotta be honest with you. In Italy, Italians actually eat their pizza with a knife and fork. It said on an article I read, you do not use your hands to eat pizza. That's disgusting. So fair enough. And they usually start at the edge where the crust is and work their way to the middle where the yummy bit is. I just find that so cute. After all this kneading and stretching, I hope this is nice. We've had a cheers to pasta, cheers to pizza. It's not bad. It's not a Pizza Express pizza or a Zizi, but you can't go wrong with a margherita, can you? I want to try a bit from the middle, a proper cheesy mozzarella bit. Beautiful. It's a lot of effort, but I'd definitely make it again. Excuse the PJs, but I googled what is the most popular dessert in Italy, and you won't be surprised to hear that the answer was tiramisu. I've never actually had tiramisu, which I feel like is criminal because it's so popular in this country as well. I've just never chosen it. I don't know why though, because I like coffee and it's a coffee dessert, right? It might be one from a packet, but it was made in Italy. So in my books, that's better than me trying to attempt to make this myself. And that brings us to the end of this video. Adios, Italy. Ciao, I meant. My brain can just about cope with one language, let's be honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know how I did in the comments. Was I pretty authentic? Was I way off with some bits? Don't forget, there's a link to Surfshark in the description down below in case you're interested in checking them out. But that's all from me, guys. Let me know in the comments, where would you like to see me eat from next? The world is our oyster. Do subscribe to see my future videos, but for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday, and I will see you again next week with another little video. Bye guys, love ya.